All right. So I want to give you guys a quick Forex blog post. If you guys are new, my name is Akil Stokes. I am a full-time professional trader. I am also a trading coach and chief currency analyst over at tradeempowered.com. Again, I've been trying to do these little Periscope / blog posts about twice a week. I've been and trading mentor, of course, to many. Thank you. I've been trying to do these Periscopes about twice a week, just giving you guys, many of you can't join me in the live room. If you're not in the syndicate, you don't really see me so much. So I want to kind of give you an idea on how my trading is going. This week, I've just been hammered. There's a lot going on in life, so I apologize. But we've got one today. And I just wrapped up. I had a beautiful day in the live room. Went for a nice run. I just wrapped up a conversation with a trading buddy that I haven't spoken to in a long time. We're members of the same mastermind group. And he reached out to me. He said, Akil, I've got a 5-year plan. In about 5 years, I'm going to be able to ditch the job, the job. And you remember I'm an outdoor type guy. My goal is to travel the United States of America, find different camping sites, find different places in nature, and live my life that way while trading every once in a while. And I'm like, that's the perfect life. It's pretty cool to see this guy that he's mapping out his future 5 years from now, knows exactly what he wants to do, and is starting to get the ball rolling and how he's going to achieve that. Many of you guys that are in the 12-week transformation course, I'm not sure if you've done so, but do we have the goal setting? I think we have the goal setting document there where we talk about short-term goals, long-term goals, also stuff like where you rate yourself, where you were at 5 years ago, where you're at now, where you want to be at in 5 years. And that's kind of an old Tony Robbins type of thing from, I think it's Awaken the Giant Within. I think it comes from that book. So it's pretty cool to talk to this trader. Had a very good conversation about life, good conversation about education, and I learned a bit about options trading. I'm very unfamiliar with options trading. I know the basics of it. It is something that has always interested me. I just haven't had the time to learn. So that's a goal of mine in the future. But as far as trading goes, I titled this blog post a dogfight because that's what type of week it's been in the syndicate. For you guys that are in our syndicate program, we've put together 6 straight weeks of returning profit, which is our longest win streak of the year. Doesn't matter at all, not really, but it's fun to keep count of. But each and every week, right, me and Charles have been coming back and we've been saying, hey guys, the drawdown is coming, the drawdown is coming, the drawdown is coming. And thus far, we've been able to avoid it. Now, every professional trader knows, every trader should know this, the drawdown always wins. It will always come, right? It will always come. You can't avoid it. But it's fun to kind of see how far we can go before we hit it. And this week, we've been kind of going back and forth with the market, throwing blows, taking punches, giving punches. And we're basically right around the break-even point. I'll give you kind of the rundown of our trades this week, right? Check it out. We go here, we even, down, up, and we end right in the middle. It's crazy. Minus 54, plus 44. So minus 54, plus 44, minus 43, plus 51, minus 18, minus 38, minus 65, minus 50, minus 30, right? So we go down and then plus 65. This is all today, plus 65, plus 27. I just hit targets on dollar Canada, despite that unanticipated move this morning, to put it politely. And then plus 48 on the pound dollar trade we took yesterday. And we're sitting at the week right now, 6 wins, 7 losses, for a total of minus 13 pips. So we're in the middle of the week and we're essentially break even. Again, it's been one of those dog fights, and this is where you earn your keep as a trader, right? You have good weeks, right? You're swinging, boom, taking something from the market. Ooh, market hits you back a little bit. You get punched a little bit. What do? You come right back and you start swinging again. And how's the week going to end? I don't know, but we're going to do our darndest to see if we can finish on the profitable side over these next 2 days. And when I say that, we're not going to force trades. We're not going to take anything we're not supposed to take. We're not going to up a position size. We're not going to avoid any trades that look like losing trades. No, we're going to follow the plan. At the end of the day, we're just going to follow the plan. And if the market wants to give us some, that's great. If the market wants to take some away from us, That's great. That's called trading. We're worried about the long term. We're worried about where will our equity curve, right? Where will that ROI be at come December 31st? That's the only thing that matters. So we do all this stuff, weekly stats to really appease you guys, to give you something to track, to make it less boring. And of course, when you're trading, it's fun to play this little game against yourself. But at the end of the day, you want to trade the plan. You want to trade the plan. And someone just wrote in, Mrs. Honeycrisp said, I've made every one of those mistakes this week. Remember, we did a Periscope last week about mistakes. I'm going to do a Forex market preview this Sunday. Maybe a little earlier again for you guys that are on our email list. We'll see. But about a few mistakes that traders are making when they try to do too much, meaning they try to implement something that they think they know, but they don't really know it yet, and how that can get you into trouble. So make sure you tune into this Sunday's video. But that's it for today, guys. I'm a technical trader. Why should I worry about news? You shouldn't. If you're a technical trader, you trade what you see on the charts. Now, I do think it's important to be aware of what news events are coming out, right? There are certain actions you can take to avoid certain high volatility news events. For example, we know that the non-farms affects the market. Now, does it affect it more if you're a day trader than a swing trader? Yes, so you may want to make your decision based off that, but you shouldn't be trading off of news. You shouldn't be trying to anticipate news. You shouldn't be trying to get on the same side of the news. You should be trading what you see on the chart if you're a technical trader. Yeah, so don't worry about it. Again, there are a few ones that you should pay attention to just because you know there's volatility, but aside from that, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Tony says Aussie broke out. Yeah, we got some Aussie news coming out tonight. Now that's one that will probably move the market. Now again, there's a difference between knowing and anticipating what will happen versus making a trading mistake off of that, or trading decision off of that. And I saw a trader type in earlier that he's been struggling. My question for you is, what are you going to do about it? What next? It's great that you identified that you're struggling. So many traders don't even get to they have so much pride, or they make so much excuses that they can't even identify that they're struggling, right? So it's great that you did. That's the first step. The next question is, how are you going to fix it? Whatever your problem is, how are you going to go about fixing it? And that's the decision that you have to make. You have to find a way. Identify your problem, then fix that problem. So you're halfway done. I applaud you on the first half. Again, you'd be surprised at how many traders never can admit that it's their fault, that they're failing or they're struggling, right? So being able to admit it is important. But it means nothing if you're not going to take any steps, if you're not going to take any action to do something about it. Trade Empowered can help. Yes, we can. But there are other places that can help as well. That's up to you on who you want to go to, right? Find your best fit. That's what I always say. Find the place where you feel that you have the best chance to succeed and use that place. If it's many people think it's Trade Empowered, if that's so, that's great. If it's somewhere else, another place or another friend or family member, that's fine as well. Tony said, higher time frame trades. I ain't afraid of no news. You tell that news, Tony. You tell that news you're not afraid of it. You tell it. You tell it. Tony's the best, man. Tony's the best. All right. Any other questions, guys, before I head out? I got a pizza waiting for me. But again, this is kind of my excuse. I do try to do these blog posts. If you check, I post these they're under the Trade Empowered website, or not website. Well, they are. They're under the Trade Empowered YouTube page. They're also under my personal YouTube page. But today, again, this is my excuse to kind of play around with the new Camtasia 9. Yeah, Tony, I was about to eat something healthy for lunch, and the wife called me up, like, what type of pizza you want? Or do you want a pizza? I was like, yeah, I want a pizza. So I gave in on the healthiness today, but it's all good. I went for a run, so I'm fine. All right, guys. Thank you. Get the hearts for that. Yeah, pizza. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Syndicate members, I will be putting out a video today, probably after the Jason Stapleton program. I want to walk you through, there's an interesting dilemma that I've seen, or a mistake, I guess I could say. Let's not sugarcoat it. It's an interesting mistake that many traders have been making on the New Zealand dollar. So I want to cover that with you guys before it's too late. So again, I'll probably record that right after the Jason Stapleton program. So think that if the internet's not messing up, hopefully that'll be out by maybe 3:30 or something like that this afternoon. But see you guys tomorrow. Until then, plan your trade your plan. Take care.